Welcome to Fashion Week Internationale, the show that reports on the most fabulous fashion weeks in the world and the culture and politics behind them. This time, we take you down south to Atlanta, Georgia.
What a coincidence that you're here for Urban Fashion Week, and all I know is fashion. You know, every day I wake up, it's like a fashion statement. I wear army fatigue pants. That's because I'm a soldier, you hear me?
When you say soldier, I know you don't mean it in a military sense, like you're not in the army, right?
And it's not necessarily a war like I'm gonna go kill somebody, but it's a war against trying to better myself every day. So at the end of the day, I'm struggling and I'm fighting a war against my haters and my doubters to show them that they ain't gonna stop me, never.
In the last few years, the city of Atlanta has reinvented itself as one of the entertainment capitals of America. With massive homegrown artists such as Outkast, Ludacris, Waka Flocka Flame and Gucci Mane, all paying homage to their city's inimitable southern charm and titillating nightlife. We had come here to meet a man called Billy Badass as he prepared to bring his Urban Fashion Week franchise to London, bringing some Atlanta style to the prim English streets. Billy had lined up a week of urban fashion delights in Atlanta, and I couldn't wait to live out my music video fantasies with Billy as my guide. We met Billy at a casting call to select some aspiring models to take to London, some of whom had flown in from as far as Kansas. Billy, thanks for having us.
You're right here at the spot. It's the first time we started our interviews for the models. We're trying to select one model to go to London, so, getting it going. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. We're gonna actually select probably one or maybe two models to go to London. We take care of your hotel, your partying, white party, black party, whatever party you're gonna have up there, and you'll be able to eat for free and just kind of hang out on me.
Before getting down to the casting process, Billy wanted to introduce me to some of his assembled entourage. He'd invited along the first and only black female NASCAR driver.
This is Tia. She's a NASCAR driver, and I think she's going to be very, very instrumental in helping a lot of young ladies get out of the stereotype that they can't drive.
Then there was the African business investor.
What I love about him is that his thinking and his innovative capability. He thinks of things outside of the box.
I'm actually trying to build my own fashion car. Body made, engine, tires, everything is fashion, and that's not being done yet.
And an environmental officer from Fox Entertainment.
I think urban and eco needs to get together.
That's exactly right.
I look like a fool, but I'm the only one in my neighborhood with the blue box out in front of my house on Fridays. So I'm gonna put my cool shades on. See, I'm fashion. I gotta get the Rick Ross going on. See.
Finally, he got round to directing a photo shoot.
I'm looking for a girl with a little bit more booty than a couture model. A little rump in the trunk. That's with that hair. You got it all out now. You gotta let them see it. Don't kiss, don't kiss. No. Don't kiss like you would give your boyfriend. Come on. You call me a kiss like you would give a wall. Come on, don't kiss like you give your boyfriend a kiss. You concealing something like she hides something.
That's how you kiss your boyfriend.
Then he got down to a Tyra Banks-style interview session.
This is cool. Set up.
My name's Arlene White. I am born and raised here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Janae Brooks, and I'm 19.
Stina Diaz. I'm from Kansas City as well.
What sign are you?
Capricorn.
I'm a Libra, water sign. I'm an Aries.
Really? I am too.
Really?
Okay.
And the questioning got increasingly awkward.
Let's say, for example, we were at a club and we wanted to party and you were ready to go, and we weren't ready to go. What if you were waiting for your flight and you were waiting and you couldn't get on the flight and you got bumped? What would you do?
I don't know.
really.
There's a reason you're here. What reason should I bring you that you would stand out? What is it about you as a person that's going to make me want to bring you to London? What's in your heart? What's the passion you have that's going to make you do something in
I'm
London?
just really determined. It's pretty much my determination. Going for it, pretty much. He says, like, the question, why should we pick you? Like me, at the time, I was thinking, well, shoot, I don't really know. I'm just here. So I'm like, he was like, well, I picked you because it's something like really deep down. Like maybe I didn't know what the answer was, but he knew it was something else. I wish I knew.
And at the end of the day, we ended up spending like over close to $1,000 just to get down here. So it's a lot of money.
And why is it worth that much money?
It'll never come
Nothing
again.
like this will ever come again. Just the fact that we came to Atlanta. A lot of models in Kansas City have never even been out of the city, let alone out of the state.
I wasn't sure of the reason behind Billy's tough love approach and wondered how much of this was for the benefit of the camera.
Sometimes people don't prepare themselves. Like that girl came all the way from Kansas City. She could have practiced her photos. She could have practiced her attitude. And the next time they're going to be a lot more prepared, especially if they're dealing with me. Because you don't know what you're going to get with me, you know? I know a lot of people, you know, like I'm going out to Vegas and hanging out with Mayweather's people. Mayweather just got out of jail, but I'm friends with some of his people that he hang out with. So I'm going out there and they're going to show me a good time and I'm going to be prepared for that. My gear is going to be right, you know, my swag is going to be up. I'm going to be like, yeah, I can hang out with Mayweather, you know, with his 30 cars. I can hang out with him, so that's what it's about. You got to be prepared.
Billy had organised an after-party of sorts at a club. However, only 2 of his friends and the lady NASCAR driver showed up. But Billy implored us to keep the camera rolling. So I sat and talked nicely with his friends about their cool idea for a zombie movie. This wasn't quite the Atlanta experience I'd imagined, but then it was only our first night.